that,
Uh, yeah.
um, well, another piece of news that we have here is within the BBB, the Big Beautiful Bill, was last minute a piece of legislation was snuck in there that uh, bans transgender healthcare, transition surgery, all this type of stuff from
That's a
Medicaid
win.
coverage, which is a win for sanity, um, and also speaks to the wider idea of allowing transitioning and further having the government having us pay for it in the first place, although that's not the specific parts of the bill. But it's just more things that have the appearances of good that are also rallying up people on the left like crazy. And I think it's overall is definitely a win.
Frozen here. Hello?
Are
Testing,
you
testing.
frozen? Yeah, I don't know.
I
Sometimes
was.
whenever you open that thing, sometimes it does that for some reason for you. Okay, I
Okay.
got your screen share. You got the audio.
Yeah, I just wanted to share a couple things here.
All right.
Yeah, so, well, you wanted to talk about the transgender thing, right? You were bringing up the transgender thing.
I love talking about transgenders. They're my favorite people group. Little do they know within the gay world that transgenders didn't even exist going about 20 years ago. You know, they were called drag queens, and they were entertainment, and none of them actually really wanted to be men or women. They were just playing around. They were playing a role. It was called like cosplay. It was like role playing. But believe it or not, somehow transgenders have taken over the entire world, and that's all we have to care about now is transgenders. How that happens,
Well, that's
I
definitely
don't know.
a win, though. I mean, look, nobody should be paying for taxpayers shouldn't be paying for transgender transitions, surgeries. Like that's just absurd, right? And so on that big beautiful bill, it is basically repealing the Medicaid funding for trans transitions. That's a weird way to say it. Yeah, it's a win for taxpayers. I don't want my tax. I don't want to be paying for that kind of stuff. And it's right. It's right to do that. Look, I guess if you want to do that, that's. I mean, obviously, we don't want you to do that to yourself. So I'm not condoning it in any form. But if that's something that you want to do, like, why should I have to pay for it? Why should anybody else have to pay for that? That should be your bill. Cosmetic surgery. I mean, we talk about cosmetic surgery. Well, we don't talk about it, but I was in
Oh, I
a
talk about it.
cosmetic surgery industry. Okay. And the industry that I was in, I used to sell LASIK surgery. It's a cosmetic surgery.
Oh yeah.
That's
By the
how it was
way,
viewed. So,
did you hear about that
what?
case where that guy killed himself after LASIK? Have you ever had any LASIK surgeries go wrong in your office?
Um, I mean, to go wrong,
Like when people were suffering, they
I
got all this
wouldn't
terrible pain because
necessarily
LASIK
say
LASIK.
that it's gone wrong. But what I would say, I did hear something about LASIK. But let me just finish my thought, and we'll talk about that.
Sorry.
Um, Elective surgery is elective, and it's elective for a reason, and it's called cosmetic. And when it's called cosmetic, it means that no insurance company or government agency is going to be able to pay for it. Transgender surgery is completely cosmetic. It's so cosmetic that you literally have to put on stuff on somebody that doesn't actually work. Like, I don't understand how we got to a point where taxpayers are paying for it. But I digress. Anyhow, big beautiful bill strikes that down. We shouldn't be paying for that. Now let's move on to